Here we've got our stage 1 transmission kit for the Honda Ruckus. It comes with a performance clutch bell. It's got the cooling fins on it, which is super nice. We've got the performance clutch. It's all ready to go. There's very little assembly. It's got the performance springs. It's all ready to go. That clutch. Some of the companies you got to put the clutch together. This one's ready to go from rolling wrench. We've got our spacer, performance Kevlar belt. We've got the teflon-coated variator with rollers. So Teflon, so it doesn't wear out as quick. And we've got our variator backing plate. So this kit will instantly make your Ruckus faster, take off faster, higher top speed. I'll show you how to put it in here. Find it at rollingwrenchdenver.com. These are the tools you're going to need for the job. You'll need a deep 8mm socket, a 14mm socket, a 17mm socket, some blue Loctite, and an impact wrench. Alright, as you can see, the cover has been removed. This Ruckus actually doesn't have a cover, but that's what that 8mm deep socket is for. There's 8mm bolts all the way around here, and you just remove the cover. Pulls right off of there. So the first thing we're going to need to do is put our 14 on there. Hold the brake, the rear brake of your scooter, and just zip this off, just like that. And then we'll use the 17. Zip that off. Pull these off nice and slow, and understand where the parts are going. Don't drop anything. I'm just setting these down in front. And then when you pull this clutch off here, just going to pull it off nice and slow with the belt, just like this. And then we'll set that down on the ground too. And then we've got the variator. There's going to be a bunch of rollers, so I try to put my finger back behind there and hold it, just like that. So if you notice the pin, we're going to be careful of that. Set that down. So if you notice the transmission is completely stripped, we'll just clean that out really quickly. You could spray some chemical in there to clean it. Carburetor cleaner, brake cleaner, something like that. I'm not going to do that today. It's relatively clean anyway. If you notice, I have everything laid out just the way I pulled it out. So you're going to keep these items and remove the entire variator, the backing plate, all the rollers, all these guys, and the variator. So move those aside, we won't need those. We're going to put our new variator right here, put our old spacer in the variator. We're going to install the rollers into their slots. There's 6 of them. Put the variator plate back on. And we're going to just keep that there because this is what we're going to use for our variator. For the clutch, we're going to remove the old belt, the clutch, put that aside. The bell, we don't need that anymore. The only thing we're going to be using is this nut. So we'll place our belt there, the new clutch there, and the new bell. And then we're going to take the spacer and put that right behind there. So everything's kind of laid out the way that it needs to be. Okay, so I've picked my variator up, and if you notice that the pin is down here, I'm just clamping it down. Make sure the rollers don't slide out. So I'm just going to squeeze it like this. And slide that back just like that. Now we got our variator in. Now we're going to take this little spacer here, slide that onto your shaft there. And then we've got our clutch here. I'm going to squeeze this with both hands, kind of hold that in place and drop the belt down and hold the belt just like this. And then I'm going to slide the clutch over and then take the belt and put it right over the variator, and you can slightly keep it like that. And you've got the bell. We're just going to slide that over just like that. And then the variator, we're going to pull the belt slightly because we don't want the variator to back up, and there's some splines right in here. Just be careful of the spline. Just line up the splines here. Then you've got your kickstart gear. Shake the belt like this. So make sure the kickstart gear is on the splines. Slide the washer over that. Now all we have left is the Loctite. We're going to put Loctite right over the threads, just like that. You're going to hand start your nuts on there. Same thing on the other side. Just hand start. So grab your 17mm impact and your 14mm. Hold the rear brake. Done. Now we'll fire it up. Just want to let it run, make sure everything's good. Only do this if you feel 100% comfortable, otherwise you need to have a certified technician do this.